Hello, Lucca. Hello, Lucca. Hello, Lucca. It's Lucca, you guys. Yes, Lucca is a Purple Heart winner. And wait until you hear the story behind her. Sandie Lampe is here, of course.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sandie Lampe, along with Chris.
Marine Gunnery Sergeant Chris.
You got it. And Lucca, holy cow, what a great story behind this dog.
400 missions.
400 missions, military missions.
And how many lives has this dog saved?
Well, all told, she did 2 tours to Iraq, 1 to Afghanistan. She led about 400 patrols, and nobody was ever injured when she was walking point.
What was her duty? Was she sniffing out roadside bombs and stuff like that?
Absolutely. Lucca was trained to search off leash, trained to look for explosives, searching roadways, open areas, vehicles, buildings, and typically we'd use them, we'd walk point when we were going out on patrols in Iraq. And I served with her for about 5 years, and then one of my Marines, Corporal Juan Rodriguez, served with her in Afghanistan. He's the one that saved her life when she got injured.
Yeah, let's hear this story.
Well, she got injured. Corporal Rodriguez went out into the battlefield to get her, picked her up, brought her back. They flew in a helicopter, a Black Hawk helicopter.
Black Hawk helicopter.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Paramedics came in. The medics came in because they're not going to let this dog go. Not this one. This is the dog everybody wanted to be around, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And flew her back. She lost a leg.
Right, she lost a left front leg.
They did a surgery in Kandahar in Afghanistan. They got some of the best veterinarians out there, and they did an amazing job with the surgery. But Rodriguez, his quick actions, like on the battlefield, those are the ones that saved her life. You know, when he ran to her, he put the tourniquet on her leg, stopped the bleeding. They got her a shot of morphine, and they got her medevac in 10 minutes. You know, she did the same medevac procedures as Marines do, and he stayed with her the rest of the time.
Well, when you save that many lives.
Oh, yeah, you'll do anything. Can I ask you just sort of an off question, and that is, do dogs get PTSD? I mean, is there some trauma that the dog has from this?
Yes, sir. They have. They started officially recognizing it a couple years ago, and I've seen dogs go through a lot less and suffer a lot more than Lucca. It's been amazing for what she's been through, but she was walking within 10 days, no internal shrapnel, no permanent ear or eye damage, and she's had no adverse reaction. You know, the best part is she's got the same personality she had before. You know, she's the same Lucca, which is absolutely amazing. Very resilient animals. Absolutely
I wouldn't
amazing.
think this would be a war dog the way he's just sitting around having a good time.
Well, she's got the good life now.
Yeah.
Right?
No doubt.
But Chris said that when he met her in Israel, that's when they met their dogs. They paired them up.
Yeah.
He said that when he walked in and met her, that she smiled.
She probably has more personality and like facial expressions than any other dog I've ever had, and you could tell she processes information faster than some other dogs I've trained, and she's got an amazing personality and a lot of expression in her face.
So you got her back. We saw the video.
Yeah.
They ran it. What was that like?
It was amazing. It was great to be reunited with a dog. I mean, she's the only reason I made it home to my family. So to be reunited with her, and especially Rodriguez, you know, to look him in the eyes and thank him for what he did. And you know, I hand selected Rodriguez because he was a great Marine, great in the training environment. He did outstanding on our 2010 deployment to Afghanistan, and I just wanted to, you know, make sure he understood that I appreciate everything he did, and you know, he's like a brother to me now. So we keep in touch regularly.
Well, you would know because you got a new job. What is it?
I'm the kennel master out here at Camp Pendleton, so I'm in charge of the same platoon that we deployed with.
Because you are the top dog.
Wow,
You're the top dog. We're the top dog, right?
Yes, you are, Lucca.
So now Lucca goes around, Dan, and she can visit, like we were talking about going into vet hospitals. You can imagine what emotionally this would do with a dog that has lost a leg and going in and visiting.
Yeah. Inspirational.
Absolutely. So 2 of our biggest kind of missions in her retirement, one is just bringing awareness to the service of military working dogs. You know, we've used dogs in our military since World War II, and they've done a variety of jobs when it comes down to it. It's about saving lives. And also we've tried to do our best to help out what we can with wounded veterans. And
well, what can people at home do to help out?
So she's a wounded veteran.
She is a wounded veteran and did get the Purple Heart.
Absolutely, yes. They won't officially recognize her with Purple Heart, but she did from the Tuscaloosa Marine Corps League. They presented her with a Purple Heart, and she keeps it with pride, that's for sure.
I'm sure she wears it well. What can folks do to help you out in your organization?
Well, just a couple I've supported in the past is Skyball, which is they're the ones that help kind of start everything, and they have an annual fundraiser where all the money goes directly towards to help wounded veterans and families of the fallen. We got a chance to go to Snowball Express. It's in December every year in Dallas, and they bring in about 1,500 kids who lost a parent in Iraq or Afghanistan and treat them like rock stars for 4 days. And So some of those things are kind of hit home close to us, and we mean a lot to us.
All right. Well,
Well,
great
you know
to
what?
meet you guys.
I've got the book right there. I didn't bring it over, Dan.
Let me see
It's
it.
called Top Dog,
Top dog.
and this is Lucca's book. It's the whole story,
You got it.
right, from beginning to end.
Yeah.
And here we go. So I recommend it highly. I read it, and we're so proud. We're
Lucca's-
just so proud.
Luca's got his own book, which reads better than Lassie.
Yes.
Right? My goodness gracious. Well, thank you so much. Great to meet you.
Absolutely. Thanks for having
Yes.
us.
Thank you for
Sandy,
coming.
thank you. And
Thank you,
Lucca,
Lucca.
you get the last shot. You get the last shot, girl. Yes, you do. All right, let's say good morning. Speaking of dogs, there's a bunch of dogs out